In today's episode of Empyrion Galactic Survival, I start recording just as the server restarts. Use the Xerax own weapons against them. Xerax plasma rounds. Boom, boom. And get completely and utterly surrounded by enemy drones. I might lose the ship here. Look at it. Isn't it majestic? What we're looking at there is an antimatter warp drive. Oh yes. Oh yeah. That gives us a jump range now of 228 light years. And bearing in mind, we haven't even maxed out the nav data that we can submit to UCH yet. So we can get even more light years than that. Just to put that in context, our last max jump range was 113 light years. That would not be enough to jump the rift into decay cluster. But now we can. With the antimatter warp drive, we can jump from this galaxy to the satellite galaxy of decay, which means that we can now do the Dyson sphere with the Ventress. No need to shuttle resources through or spawn in some super powerful ship just to do one mission and then leave it there. I suppose I could swap the antimatter warp drive in, bring it home, and then take it out again, but who's got the time? Point is that we can now head to the center of this sector here, to this Dyson sphere. We can do that. But we're not going to do that today. No. We're going to do something else today. The reason I can't do that today is because I want a particular machine. In order to go into the Dyson sphere, we would like a Mercury heavy fighter. Now, thanks to a bit of trade with some players, I have managed to acquire 4 small quantum cores. But as you can see, the Mercury here requires 5. Yes. And I think that's it. Once I've got those 5, it can fly as is. I might want to do some more stuff to it. I don't know, maybe add an auxiliary or 2 and swap the weapons around. Now, so we need to acquire another small quantum. There are several ways to acquire quantum cores. So far, I have acquired all of mine through trade with other players, but that doesn't really help you guys. You now know how to acquire auxiliary cores, antimatter warp drives, and things like that, but I've not shown how to acquire quantums outside of player trade. So if we look here at the Ventress, it's a little bit of a kind of situation because I have 2 quantums that I got for from the pit stop crew for A, completing an event, and B, finding them at Tavira. And the rest is aux cores, basically, and that's how all my CPU is laid out. I do need to organize this stuff, but I'll do that later. So, what's the best way to get quantum cores? Well, the best way to get quantum cores is to kill Tavira class dreadnoughts. You get 2 quantum cores for each Tavira, assuming you don't blow them up in the process. Now, there are ways to do that. You can use railguns to snipe the core out. You can use artillery and get lucky to destroy the core. Or you can blast the living bejesus out of the damn thing, taking it almost completely apart with all the weapons, and then hopefully not blow up the cores. So, yeah. Now, the Ventress here isn't really equipped to take on a Tavira. It's, well, A, it doesn't have enough shields, B, it doesn't have enough maneuverability, and C, it doesn't really have enough firepower. It's not really going to cut it. And in order to bring in something that can cut a Tavira into pieces, such as the Mjolnir, let's have a look at that real quick. Oh, that's good timing, isn't it? Don't need a base attack right now. Mjolnir here. Sorry, it's going to be really loud for a second. The low spec one... The low spec one doesn't have any orcs or quantums, but it has barely any weapons. Fortunately, it has all the armor still. The no orcs ones, i.e. the one that needs the auxiliary cores in order to power the damn thing up, well, that needs 16 quantums in the first place. So I can either have all the armor and no firepower, or I can have a situation where, you know, I have to get 16 quantums in to then farm Taviras to get more quantums. Oh dear. There are ships on the workshop at 2.1 million that can take on Taviras, but they do need a very high level of flying skill in order to achieve that, and you have to get kind of somewhat lucky, but there are ships out there. We're going to do something slightly different. Probably one of the hardest in terms of how long it takes. how difficult it is, but also one of the most economic. It costs the least in both ammo, resources, so on and so forth. But and you don't guarantee a quantum, because it could be a quantum, it could be a small quantum, it could be disruptor charges, which are the worst thing ever. But today, we're going to be taking on the Sector Command. Oh, crap. Yeah, here's the thing about the Sector Command. I've done it before, I've done it solo before. I know it's possible, but every time I seem to do this thing, I seem to rely on a great deal of luck to get through the door. Now, this one's in quite a good position, really, because it looks like there's a crater. There's a crater right next to the wall, but that's not going to help us because the guns can shoot down into it. But the crater nearest to my starboard bow there, that might be a great place to launch from because it gets me quite close. But there are 2 air fortification stations on the flank of that crater there that may prove to be problematic. So we may need to get rid of those first. But first of all, we need to actually locate the door on that Sector Command. So let's see if we can get a little bit closer. I don't want to get into weapons range or anything, but I need to get into scope range, you know. Looks like we're being hit already by that AA station there. So see if we can... No, we're still in range there. Okay, back up a little bit more then. And we're getting shot by... Oh, there's a tower down there as well. Okay, we're in all sorts of the wrong position here then. Okay, no problems. The Ventress can take it. I mean, you know, this isn't Reforged Eden 2. We don't get damage through the shields. Jesus, what is the range on those missile turrets? This is going to prove potentially problematic. If the range on those stations, and subsequently the range obviously on the Sector Command itself there is that long and that far, problematic. Okay, no worries. We'll see what we can do. Let's go. I need an anti-tank rifle here, just temporarily, so I can actually zoom in on what we're dealing with. Let's replace the minigun now. Okay, have a little look-see out on the bow here. I think we got some drones doing drone things. I'm very impressed. The Ventress isn't like just sinking down into the ground right now. It's actually stable. Let's turn assault mode on. Let's give those turrets there a little bit of assistance with the drones. All right, so here we go. We're zooming in, and that is a pain in the ass, isn't it? Yeah, it is. It's actually dipped into the ground quite significantly from this side. That's both a blessing and a curse, because the whole thing with my way of getting into the Sector Command is to rush the door. There's the door, I think, on that side. I don't see a connection on that side. To be fair, that might also be a door there. I don't think it is, though. Oh, it's really difficult to tell from here. I think that's it there. You see that platform and that flat bit there. I'm gonna have to swing around to the other side and have a look. We need to know where we're starting from in order to progress. Oh yeah, well, you might have noticed there's a few extra guns here on the Ventress. That's another auxiliary core has been added along with the antimatter warp drive and pentaxid tank. This thing is now absolutely maxed out on guns. There's not really any hard points left. In fact, the boobs there that I added there are probably a little bit too much. I don't quite like the look of it. It's getting a little warty now. But yeah, this thing is yeah. There's the Xerax plasma particle beams kicking off as well. So we're gonna have to go into the pole region. I think the particle beams there have got amazing range, and the Xerax are firing them back at me. It would seem, but that's okay. We can tank that on the shields. Not a problem. Oh, we're losing. Oh, you son of a pole fog. Yeah, great. Pole fog. You're bloody pole fog. I give you pole fog. I want to get in a position where I can see these two corners here. Let's see if we can get a range on those anti-air provocations. Okay, there's the range on the frickin'... And the other one is shooting now as well. Alright, there we go. They have got range, dudes. They have got range. Okay. Let's have another little look at this thing. Intelligence is key. We need to know where we're going and if we can get there. If we can't, because that thing is sunk into the ground like an absolute penis, it's going to make it really difficult. Okay, let's have a look. See, hopefully we don't get a shot here. All right, so that's the crater. You see the door there? There's the door. It's on that side where the cliff is. That's a pain in the ass. That's not good. That is not good at all. We've got one on this side as well, though. I thought there's one on either side. So if there's one on that side, there's one on this side, right? I just can't quite make it out through this comm tower. Hang on, let me see. If the drone... I don't have a zoom. I don't have a zoom. Zoom! Okay. Can't quite make it out. But if I recall correctly, there's a door on opposite sides of the sector command. You can go in it from either end. So we can go in it from the sort of flattest end, as it were. Let's grab a bit of food. Food. Get my dino stews from base. I'm not far from base, so I haven't like loaded the ship up like crazy amounts, like for a long voyage or anything like that. Garden still isn't planted or anything. Let's see if we can swing around to the right here. Off a little bit, not too much into the fog. That's going to limit my visibility. And back out we go. So we can have a little look at this thing. Come on. I want to be able to see where we're going. Okay. I think we're right. I just want to confirm. We have to come in on that slope. This is going to be an absolute disaster. Balls. Wait, no. There is a door. There is the door. I could just about make out the shutter doors there. The blast doors. We can go in from this angle. There's still a nasty slope. But we do have a potential. With these towers, we can hide behind them and then make a run for it. The problem is we'd have to do that tower there, which means getting rid of that one there, which is not really a problem. That's fine. Okay. Adventurers could probably do that. Just poke it with my nose, and all my Xerax lasers and stuff will kick in and go, die. Alright, drop down. Let's go. We got a plan. We have a plan. We have an attack strategy. I'm going to swing around to the other side of this thing now. Those Xerax particle beam lasers are very enthusiastic. I love it. Alright, we'll swing around and we'll point our nose at that. There goes some Xerax plasma. Yeah, I have acquired some Xerax ammunition, just in case that wasn't clear. It's wonderful. There we go, we'll just point our nose at that. Back off a little bit, see if we can just tank one of them. There we go. I don't know why the Xerax plasma turrets are not shooting. I'm pointing in weird directions. Maybe I need to nose up a little bit. Nose down ever so slightly. They got such terrible gun depression and turret clearance. That's the particle beam. Their particle beams attacking me. So let's get my particle beams doing their thing. And then the plasma kick in. Yeah, there we go. Xerax plasma rounds. Boom, boom. There's rockets from that other place are shooting me from here. It is insane, the range on those things. Back off ever so slightly more. And then my particle beams are out of range. The Xerax missile launchers have got a crazy range on them. I'm hoping that my particle beams do this, but to be honest, I'm not even sure what they're targeting. So, Imperial particle beam cannons, generators and turrets. Okay, that's probably what they're going for now, is the generator. Come on, plasma turrets. Right, well, that one I think is defanged. It's no longer shooting at me. In fact, I think my particle beams have just killed the generators. The other one has got such a long range that we're going to go for that one as well. No fog. No fog. Point my lasers down. Get my lasers on it. Go lasers. Oh, I think that one is cored as well. There we go. Well, or generated at least anyway. No, cored. Yep, the Xerax thingy's gone off of it. Mind you, it's still a lighter shade of red. I don't know. Anyway. So we should be good to park here-ish. Try and park as close as we can. Okay, too close. Too close. Yeah, getting a hit there. Okay, off the ground, please. Back up, back up, back up. Still too close. There we go. There's the sweet spot. Right, I think. There's just so many rocks here and stuff. I can't actually get contact with the ground. There we go. I've officially landed. Good. We'll leave shields on, assault mode on. The shields are recharging at the moment, so. Now then. I have two very, very highly refined vehicles here. I've got two because I know that typically from previous attempts at this particular POI, that it takes two usually to do the damn thing. All right, so I've got you. Can you make? Oh, you are making more, but it's taking a long time to make them. Okay, fine. Okay, so it's good that you're making more though. That's good, 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 good. And I've got some more heat sinks here as well. All right, so we've got quite a lot of ammo capacity here, really. But what I've done is the standard intruder comes with plasma cannons, heavy minigun turrets, and laser turrets here. I swapped the laser turrets out for positron beams, the minigun turrets out for Vulcan turrets, and the plasma cannons out for rail guns. And the reason for that is that all these ammo types are much lighter than the ammo types on the vanilla, on the workshop version. So the workshop version uses plasma, heavy minigun, and laser ammo is really, really heavy. So what was happening, I was running out of plasma and I was running out of laser rounds before getting through the shields, or certainly getting through the initial plasma turrets in the inside there. Why can't this thing lift off? Oh, there we go. That was weird. Like it was stuck. It was like glued to the bottom. Okay. So the other option is, the other thing as well is, I should say, is that I should be taking with me heads. Lots of those. I'm going to take one of those thermal burn ointments from my stack of 2000. And have I got... Yes, I got ablative spray there. That's going to really help. Health nanite injectors, stamina injectors, personal shield generator. That's going to come in handy, I suspect. And some water. That might be a problem. Let me check the input box. If there's any water, there is. I mean, there's ice. I can make some water. Ingredients, no. Food? Oh, okay, 3 waters. Let's quickly get the ship making some more, because I suspect I might be set on fire more than once. Okay, small constructors. Oh, large will do. Oh, you're making thingies. Small constructors. You're available. Go to meds. Make me a bunch of those. That'll do. Right. So this thing shields up. Down back a bit. The hardest thing about this thing is getting into it. Right? And then getting the shields down. The shields on that sector command are insane. The positron beams, I'm hoping, have got enough energy, ammunition, that they will eventually get them down. We're going to have to sit there for a while they do that, of course. But there we go. 16 flamethrower tanks. Doesn't sound like a lot, but we don't going to use the flamethrowers very much. It's just like there's going to be a large amount of Xerax on the ground and burning them. They instantly die when licked with flame, basically. So you just sort of do a pirouette with it and they just die. 241 railgun rounds. Can we get a few more of those? Have we got a few more of those lying around somewhere? Yeah, a little bit, not much. Okay, let's see how we get on with those. The railguns, I'm hoping, are going to be better at taking down the internal turrets than the plasma cannons. I don't know. Plasmas has got an amazing splash damage thingy as well. But obviously railgun rounds are a hell of a lot lighter as well. So we're going to speed up against this comma ray here. Personally on me, by the way, I have armor, radiation, insulation, so I can survive on the planet, and mobility in my durable advanced epic, which is slightly damaged, I'll admit, but here we go. So Vulcan turrets are going to kick in and try and take those guys out. We're going to speed up against this comm array here. Oh, look at that. That's interesting. Straight away, my positrons are attacking the shields on that thing. We got a bit of a problem because I need to get down into that crater without taking too much damage and without basically flying off into the wall. And that disruptor turret is locked me in. Still, I think it's the best way to go, because if I go that way, I am going to take off and go into the wall. Yeah, this is where luck plays a big part. I got a couple of drones in. I'll let the Vulcan turrets deal with that. Oh, you cheeky buggers! Oh, nice. Thread that needle, Vulcan turret. Thread that needle. Ah, the Ventress is kicking in now as well, huh? Thought the Vulcan turret would have had them by now, but these plasma drones are made of frickin' something, aren't they? Yeah. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. There's a lot of them. Oh, there we get shot on the side. This is a very precarious position with this many drones about. I might lose the ship here. Come on, reload already. Fucking hell. Wow. Back me. Fucking run away from me, you bastard. Sit there and die, you scumbag. What was that? Oh, it's a drone. Oh my god, I can't believe the drones just did that. Just the drones. I don't know how I'm going to get away from this POI now. The door is still intact, but the cockpit is gone. And the pentaxid tank. Okay. Fuel? The fuels. Fuel tanks. Yeah, fuel tanks as well. Okay. Wow, look at all the drones here, man. That's it. I didn't bring any ammo for this thing. I forgot to swap it out back for the minigun. Oh boy, well this has gone well. Look at this, this is ridiculous. Okay, I think all the drones are dead. Now I gotta basically walk backwards. If I give that POI even a slither of myself while I'm still in range of it and the rocks aren't cover, it's gonna kill me. And at some point I'm gonna start getting shot. Basically any second now I'm gonna start getting shot. And I'm in serious trouble. Getting higher and higher, and there's a big frickin' stupid mech thing. Rocks aren't cover. Well, I said it takes two, but it usually takes two once you get inside. And I haven't even got inside yet. And then freaking drones absolutely murdered it. Okay, rescue mission number 1 for the stranded intruder. The Xerax around. Hey. Fuel tanks, pentaxid tanks, cockpit. Fuel tank, I can't even remember where everything goes in this thing, I gotta be honest. pentaxid tank. Probably there. The docking pad's still intact. Good. I can't put the pentaxid tank where I want to put it because of that stupid box. Alright, dual pentaxid is in. Get this thing off the ground. I want you to stay off the ground, please. So I can take that. Place that on your back. Like that. Turn you round. Okay. We're gonna move. I've got no reverse thrust. I ain't got no reverse thrust. I can't reverse. Oh my god. Wrong thing. That thing. That thing. Thank you. You two. You are now all reverse thrusters. Congratulations. There we go. Are you off? You shouldn't take any damage now, to be fair. The diggity can now get you back to the ship. Yay! And you get a little shot on the way, but we're okay. We're out and free. Very shot on the way. Very shot on the way. We're okay, though. We made it out. Shields are still intact. Okay. How am I still getting shot? Right, anyway. Diggity survived. I've recovered this thing. They got blown up by the drones. Not even the base, just the drones. Up to the floor again. There we go. What is that about? Need to get you back into the ship. Get a repair pad on the ship and get oh, I don't have the CPU for repair pad. I don't know what I'm going to do with this thing now. And repair it, I suppose. Okay, take 2 or 3 or 4. I've lost count. I don't know. Why is the... There we go. Right, we're heading in. I have repaired this intruder. Maybe even improved it slightly. I don't know. Can't see anything though, and night vision's doing that thing where it's like hates me. So no vision or no vision, basically with the sign of no vision. All right, is that me being hit or me hitting? No, it's me hitting. Oh, there goes a missile. So, we're back to where we were. Let's just get down there. Let's just go. At the end of the day, we're either going to live or we're going to die, aren't we? Right, we're in. This is it. We got to lower the ship, squeeze it into this bay. Uh-oh. Ah, it's closed. There we go. It's because I'm in there. Right. I don't need to be in there. I get out, the doors close, I'm out of the thing. The positron beams continue to fire, and hopefully, can't quite see the shields on this thing, but hopefully get the shields down. Let's top my health up. We're in. But stage 1 is complete. Get in. Let the positron beams do what they need to do. And let's kill some Xerax while we wait, huh? Yeah, that guy. Yeah, we don't want to be dicing with him, really. We're here for the flippiters. Can't take the spawners out, so I have to basically be aware of them. And keep an eye on them. Do not open that door. check those corners. Get the flipper on the other side. Wait, no, I meant it's on the other side of the garage, not the other side of this. I don't need to go around to the other side of the POI. I'm a moron. Right, so we've got to jump over the vehicle here. That one positron turret is doing it at the moment. The other one isn't firing. Another shotgun Xerax. Flip that. That opens the door into the middle section now. That's done. We don't need to do anything more here. A small quantum. Exactly what I wanted. Out the front door. Oh, you're damn right. You're damn frickin' right. And after much salvaging, this is the loot. This is all the container loot. Some of the salvage loot from the turrets. There's still an enormous amount of resources in this sector command from raw blocks and stuff like that. But I got most of the sort of juicy bits. Apart from maybe a fuel tank or two. Whatever. So, not bad. Lots of restroom symposium. Money. A couple of encrypted schematics, although I think I've unlocked everything now. Superconductors, the heat exchangers, reactor core, all very good. Of course, the thing that we actually went in to get, a small CPU extender. Quantum, very lucky. 1 in 3 chance of getting that, and we got it. So that can go in the factory now. We can get a Mercury. The Mercury is going to enable us to do the Dyson Sphere. So, Sector Command. We had like I said, we had a lot of problems in this. Lots of bugs, things shooting through walls, invisible blocks, random, deaths to Xerax that would just spawn right in front of me or behind me. It was glitchy as hell, and it was hell. So, yeah, I'm not going to be running that one again. Hopefully, we're just going to have to get our quantums from somewhere else. Might just have to buy them. Anyway, that's how you get a quantum. It's probably the most accessible way of getting a quantum this stage of the game before you can take on Taveras and stuff like that. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little run through. I know I've done it before, but it's always different. This time it decided to cheat its ass off to try and stop me, but there we go. It didn't succeed. I once again prevailed through the art of respawning over and over and over again. The intruders still work very nicely, which is lovely. Now, of course, everything's moved on to Reforged Eden 2. There's a whole new sector command to defeat there. And that thing doesn't have doors on the outside that you can run an HV into. So how the hell are we going to be that? Well, I don't know, but I suspect it's going to be a combination of overwhelming firepower coupled with more overwhelming firepower. We'll see, won't we, when we come to Reforged Eden 2. Ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be all for today. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. And hopefully I'll see you next time. Till then, take care. Bye-bye. What we're going to do is we're going to activate that. And we need to go. We need to go. What the? How long does it? I thought it lasted 30 seconds. Excuse me? I'm supposed to be invulnerable for 30 seconds. The fuck was that? When consumed, encase the user in nearly impenetrable force field protecting virtually all damage for 30 seconds. Sufficiently powerful attacks can still kill the user. God damn it! Are you f***ing kidding me? Sufficiently powerful attacks. In my mind, sufficiently powerful attack is a fucking artillery round to the face, not a shotgun Xerax. Fuck you. Wow, from that range with the flamethrower. Fucking hell. How are these things doing so much damage to me? I have freaking heavy armor on. I'm dying like I'm made of paper mache. My mother always taught me, if you've got nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. And right now, I've got nothing nice to say. Nothing nice to say right now. I just want them all to die. I think this goes to debugging gun this whole place in gun mode right now. Fucking ammo, out of fucking ammo, out of fucking ammo. I need my bag. Yeah. Go fuck yourselves. Fucker. God's sake. Fucking shooting me.